Today we're going to be building an updated $1,250 pure performance gaming PC. You may recall, if you watch my long-form YouTube videos, that I recently did a $1,250 pure performance build. I think it was about 4 months ago. This one is going to look drastically different than that one from $1,250. Now that we are in peak, well, hopefully peak. I don't even think we're at the peak Ramageddon yet, but let's just pretend, good news today, that this is as bad as it's going to get. There's no way that's true, though. Anyway, things look a little bit different. This is Ramageddon. $1,250 pure performance gaming PC. We have to make some sacrifices somewhere. We are, however, not sacrificing on the CPU. A $1,250 gaming PC 6 months ago, 3 months ago, today, and 3 months from now should probably go with the Ryzen 5 9600X3D. There is a chance, however, that the 7500X3D becomes like ultra. We'll see about that. For right now, the 9600X. Wait, did I say X3D? Oh yeah, 75. Yeah, never mind. 9600X. That's what we're gonna go with for the $1,250 gaming PC. For the motherboard that we were plugging into, this is the Gigabyte Aorus B650 Elite AX V2. I needed an ATX motherboard. I actually had, I'll tell you how this went down. I actually had a slightly cheap, this is one of the better motherboards. I actually had a cheaper motherboard. I think it was like an MSI Pro B650S, which I still really like. But whenever it was all said and done, I had about $20 extra to spend on the build, and I didn't know where to spend the $20 other than getting a slightly better motherboard. So that's how that went down. Usually for pure performance, I'll try to put as much money into the CPU and GPU, which I did, but they ended up totaling out to having a little bit extra money. To cool the Ryzen 5 9600X, we have the ID Cooling 214 XT. This is a very budget CPU cooler. I haven't used this one for a little bit. This is like $18 on Amazon. The 9600X is incredibly easy to keep cool, like we were saying earlier. And it's all black, which is usually the color scheme of a pure performance gaming PC. So that's an easy choice. For the RAM, this is the PNY XLR8. This is a 32 gig, 6,000 megahertz, CL36. Dude, gone are the days of getting CL30, unfortunately. A couple weeks ago, we've made the decision, yeah, we're just going to start settling for slightly worse timings on the DDR5 RAM. The amount of money that I paid for this 32 gigabyte, 6,000 megahertz CL36 kit, brand new on Newegg, $185. Oh my god. What's absolutely insane is I bought this about a week and a half ago. Good luck. You legitimately can't even find this right now. Dude, trust me. I looked all day today. You legitimately can't. These are $200 now. My $1,250 pure performance build guide is already out of date. These are already $200. That's a decent price, sadly. Exactly. It is absolutely brutal out here, ladies and gentlemen. $185, and that's the good price. But the good news out of all of this is an actually updated $1,250 pure performance. I'm not going to pretend that this is $90 like it was a month ago. SSDs have been going up in price over this during about the same amount of time that Ramageddon, but I don't know if you guys have looked, but as of like literally 1 week, SSD prices got even worse. And so worse to the point where this SK Hynix Platinum P41 1 terabyte NVMe was the cheapest model available when I was shopping. Absolutely crazy. This is a pretty good SSD, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure this is rated mid-level, maybe high-end. I don't remember. It's actually pretty good. But SSD prices are so bad right now that I just happen to find this one as the cheapest model available. Dude, it's rough, man. It is really rough. I paid $73 for that. $73 for that one. Next up, all right, here we got an actual good deal so far. Here we have the the Raid Max Cobra Power 650 watt power supply. This is a ATX 3.1, PCIe 5.1, 650 watt power supply here. Very not controversial PSU right now. If you guys don't know what, dude, I told you I bought 15 of them. This is number 2. We only use this, dude. We got 13 more to go, man. just get used to it. If you guys have absolutely no idea what we're talking about here, there is a typo on this power supply. This is the PICE Gen 5.1. Not to be confused with PCIe. This is the PICE Gen 5.1. So far, it's been fine. But yeah, we're using the PICE. For our case, I love this choice, actually. I think this is great for a pure performance build. This is the Okinos Air Cross. Everyone at ZTT actually really likes this. It's got the big, like, wood grain panel and the huge power button up there. I know the power button is a little controversial. I actually like it. I wish it was a little bit different of a color. But I don't mind that at all. That's not where my mind goes. It comes with 5 pre-installed all black fans, 2 140s up at the top, 2 120s at the bottom here, which intake air directly to your graphics card. And then there's a 5th one, which we'll put here that it comes with. It's not pre-installed. So it comes with 5 fans, 4 of which are pre-installed. This only costs like $80, $76. $76 for the Okinos Air Cross. And then finally for our graphics card, we got ourselves a Power Color Reaper RX 9070. Believe it or not, 9070s and 9070 XTs as of like what, a week and a half? Maybe 2 weeks now? You can actually find a couple models at MSRP. I know, absolutely crazy. Put that right there for some, hold on. I gotta get some B-roll, man. Like that? Nope. Too much glare. This is the Power Color Reaper 9070 XT. I paid right on the money at $550 for it. Not all are at MSRP, and I don't think these are going to last too much longer through the Black Friday / holiday season, but we do in fact have some available at MSRP. But yeah, those are all of the parts for our $1,250 pure performance gaming PC. No cable extensions, no RGB, no wasted money on aesthetics. All pure performance today. What are the specs again? We got a 9600X, 32 gigs, 1 terabyte SSD, and an RX 9070 non-XT. All right, let's get our 9600X out. Sorry guys, I gotta get some clean B-roll real quick. There we go. Dude, that's a good shot right there. Or hold on. Right there. Oh yeah. Wait, what's going on? Dude, It's multitasking. Sometimes we gotta record content while live streaming. This is for an upcoming $1,250 pure performance build guide video. So my videographer already recorded some B-roll of the parts. I like to supplement the footage a little bit during these live streams. All right, boom. That's in. That's cranked down. That's removed. The CPU is now installed, ladies and gentlemen. We are 1 hour and 10 minutes into the live. Dude, that's not bad, man. An hour and 10 minutes to get the CPU installed? That's not terrible. Would this build be able to record and edit gaming videos? Of course, man. Golf clap, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, let's install our obnoxiously expensive $185 RAM kit. Oh. Okay, I got you. Dude, for $185, if this doesn't sound good, well, I'm not gonna return it. That's a bluff, but I'm gonna be upset. Dude, I need a good ASMR $185 RAM kit installation here. Oh, okay, oh my god, that delivered. Woo! Oh man. Oh, I don't even need to do the other one. Dude, I'm not even gonna let you hear that. There is no way I'll be able to beat that, so like, dude, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Oh man, dude, I deeply apologize. That one was a banger as well. Dude, I'm tempted to uninstall and do that again. Dude, they were both perfect. Wow. All right. Whew. Dude, that gets me excited, man. That sounded great. I don't even think it's a hot take. I think the rest of this PC is going to go swimmingly. I don't think we're going to have a single issue, man. We are dialed in. This parts list is dialed in. I don't think anything's gonna go wrong. Well, we're mad cooked. We're not falling for that one again. Last time we did this, I legitimately thought, like, I was not trying to be over dramatic. I legitimately thought I got scammed yet again. It makes no sense. SK Hynix is a high quality SSD manufacturer. Like, why would they torture us with that? Okay. All right, that's installed. I don't know what happened here, but we removed the sticker. We're gonna install that. Heatsink from the motherboard on top of it. Lock it down. And that's a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all right, now we just gotta do the CPU cooler real quick. Yeah, that is a terrible unboxing experience, man. I'm all for the trolling by SK Hynix. Like, I hope that was the goal. Because it makes no sense if somebody at that company was like, oh man, this is great. That makes absolutely no sense. All right, how do we install this, man? I've installed this one before, but not recently. Remove that. Install that. Install that. Okay, I got it. I'm tracking. This is the ID Cooling 214 XT. This is a very, very popular PC flipping CPU cooler. We'll put that right side up. That way we don't forget it. $18 for a very capable 4 heat pipe, all black, painted heatsink CPU cooler. Very, very good for the money. I wouldn't pair this with a super hot CPU, mind you, but like the 9600X, Ryzen 9000 series, this will definitely get the job done. It's $15 right now, by the way. Is it really? Dude, that's a crazy... Dude, of course Mr. ZTT deals himself. Put the little deal knowledge there. $15 for that. I paid 18, I think. Right? Yeah, I paid $18 for that. Pretty sure this is the AM5. At least let's hope. This is where they did save a little bit of money. I will not be using that. Amazon question mark? Yes. I will not be using that. Is that a resealable bag? No. No, I not anymore. No, you could make the argument at one point. In its lifespan, it was resealable. But I think at this point, it's safe to announce it as, no, that is definitely not a resealable bag. Like, not even a little bit. Okay. Sorry. 2-minute ads? Hey, you guys gotta remind me whenever the ads people come back, we need to thank them. We need to thank them for watching ads. Because as we know, that's what pays for our PC giveaways. Please, if I could get an ads reminder whenever... Oh yeah, they only have like 60 minutes left. That's fine. More ads, question mark? Dude, that's what I'm thinking, but we should probably save that discussion for when they're here. If you're typing right now, you probably are not seeing ads. Crank up the ads, I want a 5090. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's a sharp move, to be honest. Hashtag more ads. You think PC flipping is still viable in this market? PC flipping is only more valuable right now, man. PC flipping becomes more valuable as the difficulty to build a PC for you guys. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, this is the correct way. As the difficulty of PC building increases, the value of pre-builts goes up. People are going to see these awful RAM prices or lack of RAM availability and be like, dude, I'm just going to buy a pre-built instead. Yes, it is definitely viable right now, man. Good news for me, yeah. All right, let's install this. RAM prices are insane. Indeed, man. Is this turning into a red and black build? It kind of is, man. Especially when you take a look at our GPU. I'll get a shot of the... Dude, we even got the black and red... Hold on. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. Hold on. Let's check it out. Is this deep down just a black and red aesthetics build here? We got this. Hold on, let me put this over here. We got this. This is gonna be a good shot. Trust me, it's worth it. We got that. And we got this. Dude, that is a nasty combination, man. Oh. Dude, that's clean. AM5 or any Square CPU. I'm gonna go with a healthy P-size dot like that. Oh, dude, that is actually money. My goodness. Dude, that is a P right there, man. That looks good. Dude, I think we're still dialed in. I'm liking that, man. A 9. I'd say that's at least a 9.3. Dude, that is literally a P right there. Come on now. I think 9 might be a little underestimating it. Come on now. Okay, I think we install it like this, right? I gotta make sure my orientation is correct. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna install it like that. Alright, I already removed the plastic peel. Thermal paste is installed. Don't say I forgot it. I did not forget. It's on there. Or thermal paste is on. Plastic peel is not. Solid 8. Solid 8. Don't jinx it? Dude, we're dialed. We're dialed. I think it's a clear-cut conclusion at this point, man. This is a dialed PC build tonight. Alright, last step we gotta do for the motherboard prep is install these fans. So we'll put this little... I know you guys can't really see it, my bad. Zoom out a little bit. Give me some space here. Install these little wire brackets on the side. Whenever you do these, make sure that your cable for the fan is pointed down towards the motherboard. That way you don't visibly see it hanging out there from the front side of the build. It's also easier after you plug it in, if you do it this way, to hide the cable, like right down there. You could zip tie that if you wanted to. Usually I just tuck it down here and it will kind of hide itself. This is actually a lot of cable though. If there were ever a time to zip tie... Oh no, that's fine. If you want to zip tie, go ahead. But that is our motherboard prep. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Gigabyte Aorus B650 Elite AX V2, the Ryzen 5 9600X, 32 gigs of 6000 megahertz DDR5, the ID Cooling 214 XT cooler, and a 1 terabyte SK Hynix Platinum Gen 4 drive, NVMe. When are you using the TurboCock again? Probably not anytime soon, Mom. Do they still sell the TurboCock? I'd be coping if I had 13 left too. No worries. It's a good power supply, guys. Get all these twist ties out of here. No, thank you. Not my build. This is a very tangled power supply. Excuse me, the turbo what? The TurboCock, man. There is a beautiful case out there on Newegg called the TurboCock. I would highly recommend looking it up, man. I built 2 PCs with the TurboCock. Looks like you got it from Wish. Come on, man. Dude, Raymax. It's the Cobra power, man. 650 watt. Pice 5.1. Come on now. Okay. What do we need for today's build? This. 24 pin. This. 4 plus 4. This. 6 plus 2. And we might need SATA power. I feel like we do. I can't remember. I don't know if that fan, if those fans are all connected to a hub. I kind of feel like they are, but I don't remember. I should probably look it up. But for right now, let's just zip tie all of this nonsense together. That way we don't have to deal with this inside the build, shall we? It's called the Pice from now on. I mean, obviously. That's not up to me, man. This is definitely the Pice. Okay, so the TurboCock in black looks sick. Dude, come on. I agree with you, just don't clip it. Yeah, that black TurboCock case, it does look good, man. It's got good performance as well. It's got a big fan on the back of it. It's pretty unique. Dude, I don't even have tools yet. Continuing the black and red theme, by the way. There it is. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Give you a quick shot of the two fan. We used this case recently in a Thirsty Thursday stream, but here are the two 120s in the bottom. My camera's not really focusing. There we go. These force air from underneath the case. They're intaking air up to your GPU, while your power supply actually sits up front. It's a very unique case design here. That way, hopefully you don't have a bundle of wires under here. We will, a little bit. It's got the two 140s up at the front, and then it came with a 120 in the back, which we'll install a little bit later. But we're going to continue this super, super smooth gaming PC build because we are dialed in and nothing will stop us. Motherboard? Dude, this is going to look clean. I can already tell. Oh my. Oh my. Look at that, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is beautiful. Whew. I need my accessory box though. That's looking great so far. All right, this is the accessory box that came with the Air Cross. This has the oh no, I was mistaken, my bad. It actually comes with a 140 in the back. Dude, this Air Cross is solid, man. I like it. I think this is my third time using it now. Second or third. I really like it. I think that's a GPU sag bracket, which we may or may not end up using. Oh, those we will need. Do we have screws? I need some screws now. Not those. Oh no, actually I do need those. Those are for the fans. And these. Zip tie. Dude, we got everything we need here, man. This is solid. I like that case too. Yeah, it's great. No Star-Lord rerolls? No. Dude. If we ever got close to a Star-Lord reroll, it was last giveaway, man. That was the closest we've ever gotten to a Star-Lord reroll, man. That was I was afraid I might get canceled on that one. But can we email you if we need a little bit of help? Of course. Can I win a giveaway to the Steelers game? No, it's not a Steelers ticket. No. What's a Star-Lord reroll? It is the famous reroll on a PC giveaway from Artisan PCs that literally tanked the company and they went bankrupt because of it. Look up the Artisan PC story and you'll know exactly what we're talking about. It was a literal gaming PC giveaway reroll that tanked the well, that and then many other things after that, but that is what started killing the company. Killed the company hard, yeah. Legitimately put people out of jobs for a gaming PC reroll. He was a horrible person. Yes, that had a lot to do with it. Well, at least his response was horrible. I'll say that. I don't actually know the dude. I want to win a tandem workout session with Darnell because Zach doesn't even lift. I have a story for you. Darnell Washington, he actually, during the off season, he started to lift at my gym. And I would go talk to him when we were there at the... He was actually lifting at the same time I was. It didn't last very long. But he had a little phase where he was lifting at my gym. It was actually... we didn't actually lift together because he would... he would need to take off, like, the plates. Like, if we're benching, he would probably have to take off my plates and then bench his way. It'd be a whole thing. But, I mean, we were lifting close by. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. We can't do a giveaway for that, though. Just bought my 7th giveaway ticket? Nice. How many giveaway tickets you guys up to? We're at the tail end of this giveaway, so... Okay, here is what the back of the Okinos Air Cross looks like. All I did was uncable bundle all of this. We do have quite a few cables because of the pre-installed fans at the bottom here. But that's what we're looking like. We have plenty of options for cable management with some tie-down spots and whatnot. Actually, not a lot. Here, here, here. Not bad. But we have this whole channel area for cables, including the built-in Velcros, which are actually screwed in, which I really like. We got some down here. We got zip tie. Yeah, we have plenty of zip tie-down spots. We also have this 3.5-inch HDD tray here, which actually I'm going to remove that. We don't need that. And that's just going to mess up my cable management. So we will happily decline that on this PC. But we'll leave that in there just in case. But yeah, that's not looking too bad. Back connector motherboard support? Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah, back connector motherboard. All of the ports would be here, here, here. And even micro ATX as well. Yeah, dude, that's pretty impressive, man. This is a really solid case. Really solid. Especially for the low price tag. I think I do see a twist tie hanging out in here, though. We got to get rid of that. Yeah, look at this zip tie, or this twist tie hanging out. Not my build, man. Not up in here. I think there's two, actually. Yeah, no. No, sir. No twist ties allowed. Por favor. Alright, that's good. Leave that on here for now, so we don't lose it. Actually, let's be smart. Let's just leave it off. Alright. Alright, let's start plugging some stuff in. We got the technology here. There we go, man. I got you. Simrig peeking back there. We got our HD audio. Plug that in down here. Sorry if you have to look at the bald spot. I'm doing my best here. My thinning bald spot, apparently. We got some USB 3. Where's my 3.0? Ooh. Oh, I don't like that, though. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, we got a nasty USB 3 over here. Situation over here. Oh, wow. I thought motherboards stopped doing this, man. I don't know why they continue to do this. Ooh, too much. We got this USB 3.0 on, like, facing this way. I hate when companies do that on the motherboard. That creates, depending on the case... see, that case is, like, kind of applying a little bit of pressure. It'll work. Actually, it's not that bad this time. The case dimensions happen to work out pretty good, but it's a pretty fragile and stupid connector that nobody likes. I don't typically like when motherboard manufacturers do that, but with this case, it actually works. It actually works pretty well. And dare I say, kind of looks clean. I don't know what this is. Oh, Velcro. Yeah, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. We're safe for now. Don't have to pull out the grinder this time? No, not this time. We're good. We're in the clear. All right, now we got the USB 2.0. Or, I'm sorry, I'm not even close. The USB-C. Plug that in. I'm not even gonna come out the grommet. I'm just gonna come right there. Take the shorter route. Then we have all of our little front panel connections here. Don't be clipping. What are you guys even clipping over there? Dude, I didn't say anything controversial yet. All right, we got our HDD light. We have our power. Oh no, we don't even have power LED. We got a reset switch, which goes next to the HDD. Light. Trying. No, you can't really see it. Like that. And then power switch is going to go above the reset switch. And I'm going to look to make sure I actually did that right. Oh my gosh, I did. There we go. All right, that's all plugged in. No power LED. That's kind of weird. I'm fine with it though, but there is no power LED. Okay, and then lastly, we have to figure out what we're going to do with the fan situation. So we have, it looks like we have the two front fans daisy chained to this, and then the bottom two daisy chained to that. So I think now is actually a good time to install that rear 140. That way I can figure out what all we're doing, because we also have this guy, which the case came with. And this is, in fact, a Okinos is dialed in. They also have this PWM 3-port daisy chain connection. Like, that's great, man, dude. They've been dialed in for a while, man. They know what they're doing over there. They ain't playing, exactly. All in a $76 case. A rear 140? Like, let's go. How do we want to route this? Like this? Or like that? Probably that. Actually, I need my connectors first. Unlike you with this rage bait, dude, I don't fall for rage bait anymore, man. I'm too dialed in to fall for rage bait. That doesn't sound anything like me. That is not my style anymore. Actually, I am gonna go this way. Yeah, I want to go that way. That way I have the longest route possible. Okay. I think it's $82 right now. I think the normal price is $80. When I got it, it was $76. Yeah, most cases will fluctuate a few dollars. The bald spot's not that bad this week. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. The bald spot's not that bad this week. Is that rage bit? Yeah. Let's go. J Spud with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. Dude, I was getting deep in thought. I appreciate the distraction. That I don't know which way I could have taken that one. Bro might be locked in. You don't need to call it early, but I think you might be onto something. Is that bannable? No, man. No, they can stay. Okay, now that the rear 140 is installed, now we can figure out how we're going to daisy chain all this. Actually, first, let's figure out what PWM connector do we want to go to? Maybe up top? We get a sysfan 1 up at the top. That might be the best. I don't know if this is not that long of a daisy chain connector. Could we go here and then, oh wow, yeah, this could be tough. Maybe here, here, and here. If there's one at the bottom right-hand corner, we're cooking with fire. Oh my God, there is. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is we definitely need to, it just doesn't want us to plug this into the pump fan, which we're not going to do. But we definitely want to remove this, or at least slide it down. I don't want to see this in the build. Gonna try not to snip any wires here. Okay, that did not go as intended. I was really hoping that that would remove the sticker. It did not. Okay. Plan B? Too bad it's not a red sticker. Oh, dude, if it was a red sticker, I would have kept it on there. Okay, there we go. All right, we got it. Get that out of there. Now, let's plug that PWM connector into a sys fan header that we have on the bottom of the motherboard. Right there. And now, all of those fan connections go down a little bit. There we go. Oh, nope, that's too... Dude, I need a stream producer bad. There we go. Now, all of these can daisy chain. So this one, this is the rear exhaust fan. That can go there. This is the daisy chain 2 fans at the bottom. And then this is the daisy chained 2 front 140s. So now all 5 fans are connected to that PWM connector. That way we just have one control to deal with the fan control software or in your BIOS or however you want to do it. But that makes things a lot easier. Okay. Now we just got to do some pre-cable managing. So we probably first want to zip tie right there. You guys agree? How many zip ties should we use today? How many of you guys feeling? Dub lawn mowing setup? Thank you, man. It is looking good over there. 20? 20 zip ties? Dude, I'm not using that. 80? 12? I think it might be less than 12. Because we got some... We got some Velcro today, man. Although I am dialed. I am currently dialed in, so... Maybe we use more than normal. Because of the dialed inness. I don't know. We'll find out. Twist ties for the win? That's bannable. That might be bannable, man. Watch out. Okay, now we got this. Just gonna set that like that for now. That will be adjusted after we get the 24 pin probably. And then actually let's add this to the party. Real quick like that. Again, we will adjust that after we install our PICE 5.0 or 5.1. I use the twist ties from my bread. Okay. Nice. I can't say I recommend that play, but you do you, man. We can do whatever we want in PC building. Okay, that's gonna go there. And then what's gonna happen with this number? What are we gonna do with all this nonsense down here? Okay, this is already becoming a little messy down here, if you will. How should we do this? Oh yeah, this is very messy actually. Not in an unmanageable way, but like in a way where we got to use some brain power, and that's not exactly my strong suit. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Okay, I need a zip tie for right here. There's no wrong way to build a PC. Now that one I can't wholeheartedly stand by. You had me there for a little bit. That was sounding nice at first, but I would disagree with that take. Unfortunately, I agree. Wait, you agree with what they said, or you agree with my take? I would argue there's ways that you can build it different or incorrectly. I think there's a lot of acceptable ways to build, but I would say there's also some incorrect ways to build a PC. Okay, I definitely am regretting not having that one zip tied, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm not gonna like really ratchet these down until we get the power supply in here. Although I can do like a little bit of bundling up over here because we got a whole bunch of extra nonsense over here that we got to deal with. Whole bunch of nonsense. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna start zip tying things, see what happens. If ads pay for the giveaways, what do subs pay for? I'm thinking at this point, we set aside some type of streaming income straight for Griffin's dog bones. Dude, I got him this $15 dog bone, man. It was not cheap. It was a $15 bone. He loves it. He's on day 3. He has not finished it yet. But yeah, if you walk past him and not pet him, yeah. I don't even need to think about that because like that's just not gonna happen. That's one of those crazy, out of this world what if stories. What if somebody walked by him and did pet him? I don't gotta worry about that, man. Pet tax to the roof, yeah. PC for Griffin? He needs one, man. He needs one. I've been slacking. Okay. I'm almost done with this dialed in cable management. Can you show your dog? Yeah, I actually thought he was under here, but he is not. I just heard him walking around upstairs. Probably chewing that bone. Bone eating sim? I mean, dude, they got they got sims for everything else, man. Auto tennis ball thrower? Is that where the sub money should go? If you guys are down, I am. I don't think that sounds like a terrible idea. Buzz Lightyear PC when? Come on, man. Why did we keep bringing up sad stuff, man? Dude, I tried. You need a Griffin cam for the stream? I would definitely have done that already, but he doesn't like when I'm streaming. Griffin's a good boy. Yeah, he's definitely a good boy. He just gets a little scared. Just a little scared. Boy is good, you say? Actual good dog. Actual good boy. What breed? He is half husky, half lab. He looks more like a black lab, but if you look closely at him, he has like a lot of husky markings on him. Okay, all right. This is where I'm at. This is the pre-cable management run before the power supply goes in. Actually, not looking terrible. I did forget a zip tie though. There we go. All right. Semi-dialed still. How long have you had Griffin? He's about to be 11. So he's just a fluffy lab? No, he has short, very coarse black hair. Not bad, honestly. Thank you. Okay, now I think we're good to install our PICE 5.1 power supply, which is tier S, by the way. Perfectly valid choice for today's build. Okay, how do we do this? I forget. I think it mounts this orientation, correct? Oh, I might have messed that up. I might have went too hard on the cable management, and now I might regret it. There we go. Pretty sure it goes like that, right? And then, yeah, can you guys see that from the front? Yeah, that's what we got to do. And then this little power supply extension cable plugs in here. And we will definitely turn that switch on now. so we don't forget later, because we would never forget that. Never. Like that? Is that right? Something about that don't look right. I feel like I did that wrong. Is that gonna stay? Let's screw that in real quick. I feel like that cable's sticking out a lot. So Griffin has black Corsair. Not bad. Not bad. LZ gifting out tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, let's see what this power supply looks like when we screw this in. Okay. So the thing I'm questioning is actually we got way better cameras. This I feel like that's cutting it close here. Is this gonna close? Yeah, it does. Did I question that last time and then we came to the same exact conclusion that we just did? It's fine. I'm either doing deja vu or this actually happened in this exact way. Yes? Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, pretty sure we did this exact same exact same debate. If I had the ability to remember case reviews in my head, oh man, I feel like I'd be a nasty PC building content creator. That would be such a valuable tool to have at my disposal. Unfortunately, I do not. I really struggle to remember the details of case reviews. That's why you have us. That's true. That's why I don't PC build alone, man. All right, there we go. Let's finish this PC, shall we? We're almost done. I did not, in fact, need this SATA bundle, so we will zip tie that off as well. Occupus? I could have used the Occupus, man. Satiate? Yeah. How do you say it? I don't think I'm saying that right. That is the word that I'm thinking of. Is that correct? I think I might be above my pay grade on that one. I'm not exactly sure what word I'm hunting for there, but something like that. Satiate? Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I think you're right, man. I think that's where my brain was going. I have no idea why. That is not a word that I use. Okay. Power supply is plugged in. Let's cable manage a little bit more. All right. What are we gonna do with this guy? I'm thinking this just comes over here at, yeah. Yeah. Let's zip tie this to this up here. Oh, dude, we're gonna use a lot of zip ties, man. I feel like I might be going overboard on this one. How's the desk meat? So far, so good. So far, so good. I haven't used it a whole lot. I did get Bazite on there. Dude, that was a crazy zoom on the bald spot. Oh my god, I deeply apologize for that one. My bad. Yeah, so far so good. We only benchmarked it on Windows so far, just so we could get a baseline, because I want to compare the performance of Linux versus Windows. But hopefully this weekend, or honestly maybe even tomorrow at work, I'll be testing it out a little bit more, and then we'll do the whole thing. Okay. We're just gonna have like a nasty, absolute nasty bundle of cables at the bottom here, but like, what I'm trying to avoid is I'm trying to put all the cables here, because this whole area, which I have successfully kept clean, is where these bottom fans are intaking fresh air for the GPU. So I'm just trying to stuff all these cables over here. It looks like everything will be okay. I don't think that's too big of a bulge. Put that right there. I mean, this'll work. It's not the prettiest cable management job, but the function is successful, I think. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. We got our little zip tie pile, which we're going to count today. I want to see how many this took, but I think all we got to do now is install the GPU. How soon do you think before APUs will take over? I don't think APUs will ever take over. There is like a small community of people that is like like Brett from UFD Tech. He has always been rooting for APUs. I do love APUs. I think the idea of them is cool, but I don't think we'll ever get to a point where an APU is going to beat a dedicated graphics card. Or at least the potential of it. Alright, we will remove those. And now, I think it's time to install the GPU. That's gonna go here. Like so. Boom. Is that gonna sag? No, I don't think that actually will sag. It's a pretty lightweight GPU. Does that Mobo have Wi-Fi? It does. Yeah, built-in Wi-Fi. I don't gotta break any metal. Dude, it's dialed in, man. We're not messing around with the Wi-Fi today. It just works. Is that sagging? A tiny bit, not a lot. A tiny bit. No purse tonight? No, we didn't need my purse. Actually, I am gonna need one more zip tie. I'm gonna zip tie that. I don't like when that double 6+2 strand is looking all funky. Your hand veins need to be cable managed. I got veiny hands, man. If you do ever zip tie these, I recommend zip tying it so that little square is in the back. Cut it and then twist it. That way you can't really tell that it's zip tied. Like that. And then we can pull that a little bit tighter. Like so. Boom. Alright, that's looking good, man. I think that's it. That is the cable management that we are going to go with. Let's see if this installs. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I don't even need to fake that one. Dude, that just closed right up. I see the zip tie. Did I leave a zip tie in there? Oh, you're talking about the front. I didn't leave an unsnipped zip tie, did I? No. There we go. Dude. Was that? Oh yeah, that's barely sagging. Dude, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. We got one final piece to the puzzle here. This guy. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the $1,250 pure performance gaming PC featuring the 9600X. I did not install that right. 32 gigs of DDR5. A 1 terabyte Gen 4 SK Hynix SSD. And a Power Color RX. Dude, what is going on, man? Power Color RX 9070 non-XT. $1,250. Okay, I might be losing my mind. Oh, got it. All for $1,250 inside the Okinos Air Cross case. Boom. Dude, that looks pretty good, man. Got a little bit of wood grain action up front here. That is not bad. Can it run Crisis? Yeah, I think, yep. It'll be good. The wood is amazing, Zachary. Thank you for complimenting my wood. I appreciate it. I like this wood as well. Using Okinos cable extensions, and they're great. I like them as well.